I know it's 4:19. I figured someone had a minute. You know what I mean? I hope everybody's doing okay. I am. Getting ready to gear up for my farewell tour. It should start here in Arizona, and then officially hit the interstate somewhere in April. Now, I may, not this weekend, but the next weekend, end up going into Phoenix or something for the weekend, but coming back out here for another week or two while I finish up. It just all depends. But if everything works out, between April 1st and April 11th, I'll be headed towards Florida. And once I make it down to Florida, up to Washington, D.C., of course, I want to go to Virginia, West Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee. I want to come through all there, Kansas and Missouri, of course. We'll see where all I go once I leave Washington, D.C. But getting there's the whole thing. You know what I mean? And I'll have to find a way to share my GoFundMe link for people that would like to help. And I just got Cash App today. Or not Cash App. I've had Cash App. Chime. I opened a Chime account. We'll see how that works out. Goodness sakes. Well, we're having a nice day here in Arizona. It's looking pretty nice outside. For those that are new and don't know who I am and what I do, that's good. No, I'm kidding with you. I'm a cannabis advocate. I have been for, a dozen years now. And I'm getting ready to go back out on the road here next month. I've just repainted the RV. If you was to put my name in on a Google search, you'd find out what I'm talking about and what it's all about. I'm a firm believer nobody belongs in jail for weed. And I just don't say that. I try and make things happen. Hey, how you doing? Hello, hello, hello. Here, check it out. This is what I drive. Yeah, nobody belongs in jail for weed. Sign that petition. Can't we all just get a bong? Here's what I'm about. How do you like me now? Yeah. Brand new paint job. See all these signatures? When I leave here next month, I'll be headed to D.C. If I happen to come to your city, your state, come by, give me a hug, a nickel, a dime, a dollar, anything to help me get to the next state, I'm going to let you tag the motorhome just like I did here. This had 30, 40,000 signatures on it. It really did until I painted it 2 months ago. I'll tell you something that has saved the world, but they won't use it, and that's called hemp. Hemp fuel, hemp paper, hemp clothing, hemp wood, hemp plastic. That could save our world. Will they do it? Hell no. They want to destroy our world. Hemp plastic is biodegradable. Hemp fuel comes back to the world as fertilizer instead of acid rain. 1 acre of marijuana makes 300 gallons of fuel. You know? Yep. A lot of things that marijuana can do, and that's why we're not allowed to have it. And it never cared that people smoked it. They never cared about that part. You can also go to 420jim.com and sign the pot petition. This one's for elder abuse. This one's my Facebook. I do have Cash App. And I just now got a Chime account, I think, set up. I need help. Next month, I've got $800 that I can put in to get on the road with. And that's what I need. But I need an additional $1,000 before that 800 because I need a new generator. These aren't running. I need one nice good generator. I can get one for $450. I need my AAA towing, which is another $150. The oil change, tune-up wires and cap, everything. All said and done, I need about $1,000 help to get on the road in April. So, anybody that could pitch in a quarter, a dime, whatever, message me. I can send you a GoFundMe link. I haven't put it on my website yet, but I am going to later today or tomorrow hook up my GoFundMe to my website. Also, as long as I can afford them, if people help me, I plan on handing out these little Jesus figurines along the journey. They bring so many smiles to people, and they're pretty cool to hand out. I love handing them out. Remind people that someone loves them, Oh, what'd I do with my glasses? Move. Now I can't see my glasses. Ooh. There they are. Let me see the comments. Oh, you're swinging by Arizona? Cool. Hey, I'm in Black Canyon City. If you're in a little bitty town, 45 miles north of Phoenix, if you're in the area, swing through. Beautiful, nice little town. Watch out for the wandering cows because we are open range city. Hey, give me 1 minute. I'm going to get some soda. Move, Jack. Move. I'm a-coming. Move, Lulu. Move, Lulu. Got to get the dogs out of the way. Woo. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, I've got 2 dogs. I've got an old dog. His name's Jack. He's about 16 plus years old. He's not going to be around much longer. He's in pretty bad shape, real old. Then I got Lilu. Lilu's about 3, and she's going to have pups here shortly, I think. So I have Lilu and Jack. Ain't that right? Jack's not the father. My neighbor's dog is the father, huh? Yeah. Yeah, huh, my pretty little one. This is my pretty little mama dog. There's my pretty little mama dog. Aren't you? Yes, her is. Hey, Sean, how you doing, my brother? How you doing? Not a whole lot. I just started the GoFundMe. Hopefully I can, get people to help me out. $1 here, $1 there. It'll really help. I set the goal for 1,000 because, as you know, I need a generator. Actually, I need a generator, my the oil change, the tune-up, everything combined. It's going to take $1,000 to pay all my bills before I leave, basically. So if I did that, I've got nothing to leave on. If I can get this GoFundMe to come up close to the $1,000, then I'll have $800 to leave with and be on the road, and get a start. So we'll see. We'll see. I just made the GoFundMe today and put it out there. My intentions right now are not this weekend, but the following weekend. I'm probably going to set up, go the 50 miles into Phoenix, and take the other person with me and do a trial run, and me and her go into Phoenix for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then come back, here, and if everything went fine, well, we'll continue on to where in a couple of weeks we get everything together and hit the road. Because I won't be able to leave until the 3rd of April, because that's when I get my next money. So no matter what, I'm stuck here until the 3rd of next April now. I just paid rent today. So we'll see what happens. It'd be good if I can get close to that. Every little bit helps. I found a really nice generator for, I think it's $329 in tax. Actually, Frankie found it. Walmart has it. He sent me a link to it. It's a 2500, and it's I think $329 in tax, something like that. Whatever. That's not too bad. That's not bad. The oil, the tune-up, all that stuff's going to be a couple hundred. AAA for RV Plus, another couple hundred for the year. My insurance is only $150 or $160 for the year, and my tag is another $50 or $60, so $200 for the registration and entry. Everything would be covered, and I wouldn't have to worry about nothing. You know what I mean? Even a breakdown, I wouldn't have to worry about nothing. And I wish I could have worked this year. Like any other year, I would have made a couple of I wouldn't have had to ask nobody to help me start out. Now, a couple of years ago, I had to get an engine, but then I made up all the money that started out from there. I mean, made it up to where Afro Man was playing and Truck Hinge. Because I was not only putting that engine in, I was working on the side for Ronnie, I think it was, or someone, and I was making pretty good money. And that's why when I tried to get help putting the engine in, I offered $60 an hour, and nobody had helped me. No one. So I remember I had a couple $1,000 when I hit the road on that one, when it was all said and done. Oh, I'm not really having a rough time. I'm not having a rough time. No, I'm actually being very, very, very blessed. No, don't take it wrong. I'm not having a rough time at all. I'm being very, very blessed each and every day, even with the trolls, No, absolutely blessed. Yeah, but I mean, what's the harm with asking people to help me out? Okay, like Mr. Sean here, that's on the app. He'll tell you. Mr. Sean will tell you. He's been following me for lots and lots of years and stuff. And you know what? He made a $20 donation when I first painted the RV here, the new paint job. And he said, Mr. Jim, would you put a cross on there for me? And look what his $20 got him. Now everybody from Arizona, all the way up to D.C. And of course, I'm going to try my best to see Mr. Sean again this year in person and all. I hope like hell I do. See, I love to give back, you know. Yeah, I ask people to donate to get this on the road because I spend every penny of my money. Who do you think painted it and everything, you know? And to drive it and to get people, and who pays for the petition website every month? Me. Which I'm not complaining, but come on, I put in so much money each and every month of my own, you know, every spare penny I've got, I put into this, okay, not complaining, not bragging, just pointing it out. So, you know, why not, when I can't work this year because I had eye surgery, set up a GoFundMe and ask people to help me. Now, I'm sure Sean will tell you, in the past, I've set up things, and I've always told people when I reached the goal, or if I had enough. Like there've been time, you know, hey people, I need an alternator or a fuel pump, this, that, the other, $100. And as soon as I got that $100 up, boom, I'd like, hey man, we reached the goal, thank you. You know, I don't try and, you know, I don't want nothing I don't need. Nothing at all that I don't need. You know, heck, if one of you out there seen this and had a generator that they'd like to donate, hell, that's great too. That then I wouldn't have to buy one. To really do what I want to do, I'd like to have 2,500 and put solar in. You know, but you know, if you can't raise 1,000, you sure ain't gonna raise 2,500. You know what I mean? And I'm putting 800 in on it next month anyway. And I've already going to put 200 this month. So between this month and next month, I'll have $1,000 of my retirement put into getting it on the road. And every month from there that I'm on the road, that monthly income will go into keeping it on the road. So, you know, I'm going to be putting in between $7,000 and $8,000 on this journey. I'm asking for people to come up, you know, and help me gather the first 1,000 to get on the road. The paint job and everything, yeah, I'll be honest, it's left me broke. I'm glad you're doing pretty fair. But no, I'm not having a rough time at all. And the good Lord will provide, just like he did with the engine and stuff. You know, 3 years ago or whatever it was, I went to go leave on a journey and my engine was blown. Freeze plug. It had cracked the block in a bad winter. Yeah. That was back when one of my trolls, the Confather, was a friend. You know, before he just turned tail and stabbed all our followers in the back and stuff and did what he did. Yeah. But we, you know, we got the engine and I went coast to coast. Went all the way out and seen that liar and thief. Didn't know he was that at the time. Went all the way up into Maine and then, you know, all the way out. So. Yeah. About 3 years ago. Yeah, I drove it in through the door, the driver's door on a skid steer on a boom. Yeah. I mean, all that's on video and in pictures and stuff on Facebook that people could actually see if they wanted to do that. I've got the videos. Yeah. Must have been wind. Oh no, that was a dog. I heard something. I thought it was wind. It was a dog. She moved her bowl. Yeah, but no, I'm really been blessed. You know, I've got good enough eyesight. My eyesight's better than when I left Graham, Texas, driving here. You know, is it completely healed? No, I still need a cataract surgery and all, but I drive fine, no problem. Plus, I probably have another person going with me. Um, we'll see how that works out. Not this weekend, but maybe next weekend. And be looking out for them on YouTube, because I'll be doing lives on the YouTube. Matter of fact, I'm thinking of switching all my lives to YouTube, Sean, because Facebook no longer will save your lives. They're having too much memory storage that they're not going to save your lives no more. I think that's bullshit. So I'm going to quit doing lives on Facebook and bring them all over to YouTube, probably when I hit the road, just so you know. Oh, hey, well, thank you. I appreciate all the prayers. Yeah, the good Lord's been watching over me and taking care of me ever since I got off the road. Um, Two reasons I got off the road. One was a very bad person that I didn't know why was out to try and hurt me. Well, they're my friend now. Now that they learned the truth, they're my friend now, so I'm not scared of them no more or nothing. And, you know, I'm going to continue the mission. And like I say, this time I get to hand out the little Jesus figurines, because I got to give all the praise to the Father. He's kept me going, gave me my eyesight back to drive, a partner to be with this time around probably. I mean, yeah, I can't complain. I've been so blessed the last 2 years. I've been blessed on everything except the trolls facing justice and stopping. But I can't do nothing about that. You know, I gave them forgiveness. They won't take it. The law enforcement won't do their job, whatever. So, you know, that is what it is. But it won't bring me down, you know. I plan on going from here to Florida, Florida to D.C., and then come down through, you know, Tennessee and Kentucky and all that, over to Missouri and Kansas, and yeah, we're going to see what all happens this next year. Oh, I appreciate that, Mr. Sean, and I'm sure we'll catch up when I get back out there to West Virginia. I got a feeling we're gonna hook up. You know, um, I got a good feeling about that. I don't see why not. Looking really forward to going down and seeing my family. You know, 35 plus years. You know, there's nieces and nephews and grandnieces and nephews and stuff that I've never seen. So it's going to be quite fun to go meet the rest of the family, and they can see the green sheep of the family. Yep. Oh, goodness sakes. Yeah, yeah. Wouldn't that be something? I wonder if they're still working. I wonder if you ought to check in and see if they're still working. I guess I could call down there and find out. Hey, do you still have Trooper Hash and Sergeant Roach on your department? Can you tell them 420 Jim says, bless you, have a good day? Call up good old Trooper Woody down there in Kingston, Tennessee. How you doing, Mr. Woody? Oh, yeah. Oh, I think they would tell you if someone was working with their department or not. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much, yeah. I don't see why they wouldn't. I think that would be public information. I mean, they might inquire why you'd like to know their names, but it's not like you're asking their address, their phone number, or anything like that. You know, hey man, someone told me you had a Officer Roach and Sergeant Hash that harassed them. Do you have officers name that? That they should be able to say yes or no to that after they figure out whether you're crazy or not. I don't know, the way things are getting, you might have to file a Freedom of Information Act to get that information. But for 3 years, they was the whole back window. Remember the very first cannabis, the whole back window had the giant Calvin pissing on the West Virginia State Police. Oh yeah, had the bumper sticker up in the corner. It said "Bad cop, no donut." Oh yeah. I'll have to look up that picture. I've got it. Man, I got so many pictures and films and stuff. I pay a couple of bucks storage every month because I got so many pictures and videos and stuff. I'd like to make the deal with AI. Take what you can find on the internet, take all my videos and stuff that you can find from me and on the internet, and make a story out of it. I bet you'd make one hell of a story. I wonder who I would try and get a hold of to do something like that. You know what I mean? A good editor could do it. Like Atlantic East Motion Pictures, he took me telling my story on just a recording. He took that and put a bunch of clippets from videos on there. Oh man, and the movie trailer was great. So I would think with all the videos, all the stories, the newspapers, the TV, get AI to dig up everything on the internet about me, posted by anyone, and then send it all my photos and tapes and, documents. I wonder if AI could put together a hell of a story. That'd be pretty cool. Then they could AI generate people to portray the characters, and then we'd split 50-50. I get half for giving them the story idea and everything, and they make it. Boom. I would think that there'd be somebody that could do that with AI or whatever. I may have to check into that. I heard Trump was supposed to make a big announcement today. I sure haven't heard nothing. Is anybody else? For the last day or two, I heard that Trump was supposedly making a big announcement of some sort. Me, I'm being persecuted because I got a Democrat for a senator out here, I guess. He don't give two shits in hell. They sent me a letter to my dad. Not even me. Okay. Me and my dad had pretty much the same names, but my dad was James H. Stevens. They send a letter to Jim Stevens. I've never went by Jim Stevens in my entire life. James H. Stevens Jr., yeah. I never even went by Jim Stevens Jr., but, you know, they're very, very, very attentive that you use that, you know, growing up and everything, getting your license and whatnot, had to have Junior to cash a check, you know what I mean? Employment and all. I always had to use that Junior and everything. So when they send you a legal document and it's not in your name, what are you supposed to do? And who the hell told him to send it to Jim Stevens anyway? You know? The only thing I gave them was my social. And if they run my social, it would come back to 420 Jim. I know I've got a Social Security card. I get Social Security income. My Medicaid, my food stamps, everything says 420 Jim. Where the hell did they get this Jim Stevens stuff? Is it because that we have Democrats that just don't give a shit about people or what? You know? Man, if that's the way the Democratic Party works, I'd tell nobody to be a Democrat. No one. Because that's bullshit. You know, that's pure bullshit. It's either because of my name or that I'm not a Democrat that he's not treating me like a United States citizen. And, you know, they won't even call me back or email me back. I've left calls all week, left messages. Nope. But maybe the Calvin in the window get their attention. Maybe it won't. At this point, I don't care. You know, I don't care. I don't care. Oh, well, I don't care if people think my name's real or not there, Sean. You know, I know it. The judge knows it. My Social Security, my license, all that show it. It just shows the ignorance of some politicians and some police departments. You know, I've met a lot of police departments since I changed my name, and the only police department that's had a trouble with my name is Topeka, Kansas. And they're the same ass wipes as that senator from Mark Kelly, their office. Yeah, they refuse to recognize my legal name. But that's okay, because I'm waiting on this judge's order to come in just to send to them. Yeah, I got extra copies of a certified judge's order, which as soon as they come in the mail, I'll be posting, you know. So people can see. They can call that fake too, but, you know, hell, it's funny. It's funny. You've seen them on here. It's one thing to fake a driver's license. And that does say, I don't know, y'all probably can't read it like that, but here you go. 420 Jim. Jim is my last name. 420 Jim. Now that's a driver's license. Now, because I'm on food stamps or retirement, they give me food stamps. This is an Arizona food stamp card. 4T Jim. Yes, 420 Jim. This is my medical card, Medicaid, Social Security, 4T Jim, Medicare out. That proves my Social Security and all. So I really don't care who likes my name or not. They can take that up with the judge that declared my name July 8th of 2019 to be 420 Jim. you eating? What'd you find, Lilu? Found something to munch on. But you know as well as I do, I like putting Calvins pissing on people. And, I love Arizona. And, if it takes getting this person voted out or whatever, or if they want to talk, all I want to do is talk to them. And why, I want to give him a chance because they may not even know. Maybe it's just their staff or something that's not giving them my messages. Maybe it's the staff that don't like my name or whatnot. So, I've done what I could. I've sent emails. I've sent phone calls, and I'm writing to the ethics committee tomorrow up in D.C. I've called the D.C., the Tucson, and the Phoenix office. I have recordings of all that. So you know what? I've tried my best to reach out with no contact back. So, yeah, I think if I don't have any contact in the next day or two, definitely deserves a Calvin in the window. Definitely. And that's what I'll do. That's what I do best. That's what I do best. Put a Calvin in there. And maybe I'll see him up in Washington, D.C. when I go up there to see Mr. Trump. He can come out and tag the motorhome, I used to do it with all the mayors and governors and stuff, police departments, whatever, that pissed on my rights, and I'm not going to stop now. The first Calvin I ever had to put up was from Flagstaff, Arizona. So Arizona back in 2014 was the very first state to get a Calvin. The very first. Well, why shouldn't it be the maybe not the last, but sure is funny. It's going to be on my last tour, my last year. It's going to be the first. That's kind of funny how that works out, if you ask me. Oh, goodness sakes. Oh, well, Lilu, what are you doing? So, what else is new? And of course, you can all go to 420jim.com, 420jim.com, click on the petition. Yes, no one belongs in jail for weed, right or wrong. And we don't want it in a class 1 or a class 2 narcotic because you lose your rights to arms and ammunition under federal law. It should actually be repealed, the whole damn thing. But go and read the petition. I'm sure you will agree with the petition. If you do, click the button to sign it. Name, address, and email. I don't care if you send them money or not. I think it's a waste of sending people money if you send them money. But I do need you to hit the button that says, no thanks, I'd rather share. Anybody can sign it. If you have a name, address, or email, anybody can sign it and share it. Get these numbers up, help me get these numbers up before I get on the road, I need people interested in this petition to start bumping up to show the people, hey, we need to get the Cannebago on the road. And you get me the numbers this year, Trump will do it. Trump will do it. People can say, oh, no, he won't, all they want. But, hey, unless you give me the numbers and prove me and him wrong, give me the numbers and prove me wrong, and I'll bow down and tell everybody a public apology and all. But you got to give me the numbers, you know what I mean? Gotta give the numbers up. Yeah, a lot of people don't do the YouTube and stuff, but if they want me to do live, I'm going to stay on Facebook, Sean, but the lives, I don't see no reason to keep them on Facebook. But no, I'm going to be telling them, over the next week and everything. I'll be making the posts and all. I mean, I'll still be on Facebook. I'm going to keep my Facebook account. But to do the lives, I mean, everybody's moving over to YouTube. Even the ones on TikTok is fed up, like Rebuilding Atlantis. A lot of people are finally realizing TikTok's a lot better platform to be on. I mean, you get censored so much on TikTok and shit nowadays. And of course, the trolls, they mess with me, everything I post. I made a post about a shitty Democrat senator we had. And what business is that of my trolls, whether I think we have a shitty... Of course, he had to report it. Sent me a stupid screenshot, ha ha. And then they restored the video. So I got the last laugh on that one. But the baby won't let it settle. You watch. He will keep reporting it, and eventually they will take it down. I mean, I know the game. Just like he sent me a message, he's going to keep reporting my GoFundMe until they take it down. They tried that before years ago. Years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, I had a GoFundMe. And GoFundMe did. GoFundMe, said they was going to. And then after I gave them an email, GoFundMe opened my account right back up and said, we're sorry, So I expect all that to happen, I'd actually feel kind of like, wow, if it didn't, But these people are so sick and psychotic. If they're not mentioned every once in a while, I don't know, maybe their head goes haywire or something. I don't have no idea. I have no idea. I know they can't take their forgiveness and just go away and be gone. So that is what it is. And the good Lord sees that. The good Lord's going to take care of it. I have no doubt. No doubt. But yeah, I'm going to, I might even do I'm thinking about doing I don't know, I'm going to do some research on like what's the longest YouTube live that someone has done. I wonder what's the longest YouTube live someone has done. Other than breaking the air for a couple seconds in case you lost connection, but you come right back, you know what I mean? I might do a little research into that, and I might do one, if it's possible, but unless they take my live away for something or whatever, you know what I mean? But I'm thinking about doing a long live, something like that, especially if I have a partner with me. They can continue the live while I'm resting and stuff, and maybe do a 24-hour YouTube live. I wonder how many people, would join in and out, and this, that, and the other, and how much attention that would get. The message is under... Are you jealous, Hindu Krishna Buddha guy? Are you jealous? Oh, you so jealous. Are you part of the Bong Father's fake religion there, Buddhist guy? That's okay. See me? I follow my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And my Father protects me. And, just follow along. Follow along. You'll know when my journey starts, when it ends, and everything about it. But I just know you can't be much into Christianity or nothing with the message you sent me, because I've said or done nothing to you to bring on such stuff like that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The Buddhist Jewish church. When did you start your sucking reef journey. See, to me, that's kind of stupid for a church, you know. But if you really want to know the truth on that, that would be March 1st of 2014. And it started in Farmington, New Mexico. And I've been through 36 states since then. And if you just Google my name, my legal name, 420 Jim, you'll see literally hundreds, and I mean hundreds of stories about just that. Now, the vehicle looks different because I put a new paint job on it. Yeah, it's got a new paint job. See, it used to have thousands of signatures on it, just like this here. Because everywhere I go, people want to tag the motorhome. They want to meet 420 Jim. They tell me they want to sign the petition, but they forget when it comes to that. But go to the petition at 420jim.com. And this year, new paint job. Yeah. I'm going to try and get another 30,000 signatures on this one. That's what my sucking journey is going to be. But with the good Lord behind me, it don't suck at all, my friend. It don't suck at all. But I do have a troll that has one of them fake things you get on the internet where you're supposed to be a I don't know, minister or something like that. So you might want to join him, because my mission is all about peace and love. You know, nobody belongs in jail for weed. Nobody needs to be abused. And most of all, can't we all just get a bong? You know? Never forget. Get right. 624 hours. Hey, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Maybe I should do one for 420 hours. I wonder if I could talk old girl into it. What? Yeah, that'd be well over a month. Yeah, I doubt we could do one for 420 hours. That would be, whoa. But wouldn't that be something if I could do one for 420 hours? Maybe we could do for 42 hours. Yeah. Can you believe that? A supposed church wanted to know when I started my sucking reefer journey. All these so-called Christians that don't know that God gave us every herb-bearing seed, which was cannabis also, and he found that it was good. And if you get your head out of the King James Bible, and remember that guy beheaded his mom, go to the Hebrew Bible and look up the anointing oil, and you'll find out that marijuana was in the anointing oil. So when people from churches try to put me down as sucking or smoking or this, that, man, y'all need an education to call yourself a church and to talk to people, because you lie to people. You lie to people and you bear false witness and stuff, and God's going to hold you accountable for that. He's going to hold you accountable for that. How can you be a church and stuff and then put me down on one of God's greatest herbs? You assume, of course, you might have seen me smoking it, and I'll tell you, we shouldn't be putting smoke in our temple, and I don't tell you or anyone else to smoke it, nor would I. We're supposed to be eating the plant. Your body produces the same narcotic as the government tells me it's in it. But you know what? Not one person in the government, nor the courts, have proven to me or any jury what narcotic is in marijuana. And they can't. And I'm living proof of that. Yeah. Go check out my court case back in 2013 in Farmington, New Mexico. 2 counts of cells. Yeah. All they had to do, I was set up by a snitch. They had audio and video. I thought I was helping a friend, not knowing that that was a cop next to him. 2 counts of cells. Dude, you're facing 10 years, snitch 3 people, and it goes away. And I'm like, snitch that. And they're like, what's that? And I'm saying, it's a feather because you ain't worth a full bird. Book me. I ain't snitching nobody. I took it to court. All they had to do was prove all points of their case. I didn't want to prove where I got it, who I got it from. I wanted to prove one thing in that case. What narcotic was in marijuana? They can't. They couldn't. Instead, they said I was incompetent to stand trial. And here I am. And that was in 2013. Here it's 2025, my friends. Said that message was restricted there. Something about serpent as a T. Yeah, no, ain't no way I'd beat that live record, Sean. I'd have to have a couple dozen people helping on that one, you know. Or not a couple dozen. You'd have to have a few people helping on you on that one, though. Slip it as a T. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different ways to do cannabis. A whole lot of different ways. And if you don't want the euphoria, don't heat it up. If you take that bud, they lie to you. They lie to you. And they always lying to you. Okay? This is straight off of the plant. Okay? That's a bud straight off of the plant, right? This come from the field, trim, seed leaves and all, comes straight off of the plant, put in this envelope. Everybody's going to say, that's THC. And I'm going to say, you're a damn liar. That is not THC. For the cops, the courts, you, or anyone else to conclude that that there is THC is a liar. They're a liar. Check it out. It's THCA, acid. It is not THC. It is THCA. That's why you see tests on envelopes and stuff that says THC and THCA. Most people don't know this. There's a force field around this nugget right now that you're not going to get high off of. Nope. Nope. You'd have to eat so much you'd probably get a headache or sick before you got high because there's a force field. Now, once you erase that force field by heating it up to a certain temperature for a certain length of time, oh, yeah, you broke that force field and it becomes THC. The same narcotic, they call, that you produce in your body. And me and everyone else that has a healthy, normal body produce. So, there's a lot of things that people are lied to about cannabis. Just the word marijuana is a lie. William Randolph Hearst started what they call now fake news. Nah, that used to be called yellow journalism. Look it up. And you'll find out who started yellow journalism. William Randolph Hearst. What started yellow journalism? Cannabis. When he named it marijuana and used his 21 newspapers to come up with reefer madness and all and fool the world. No wonder they don't call it yellow journalism. We might remember how we got fucked back then and relate it to how we still getting fucked today. Does it make sense now? Yeah, everything's provable. Henry Ford's hemp car. My God, there's so many people out there that's never just typed in Henry Ford hemp car to Google. You'll see a car 1,000 pounds lighter and 10 times stronger than steel. And if you watch the whole little video, the guy smacks it with an axe 3 times and it don't even dent. Yeah. And 1 acre of marijuana makes 300 gallons of fuel that Henry Ford used to run his cars on. So, yeah. You know, just like medicine, they don't want to cure us, you know. Medicine don't cure you. Just the same thing with the hemp. Why don't we have hemp toilet paper? Why don't we have hempcrete, hemp fuel? I mean, 10 years now it's been growing and nobody's got the fields of hemp like George Washington wanted everywhere. You know, if we went to hemp fuel, we could have gas under $1 a gallon. True story. A little research. And when we burn hemp fuel, it comes to the world as fertilizer instead of acid rain like oil does. Back before the 1940s, all of our paints and varnishes and oils and stuff mostly come from marijuana. Our ropes and stuff, all back then came from that. Till William Randolph Hearst come with his yellow journalism. And back then, it was easy to believe the lie if you were dumb. Because, trust me, George Washington and them come before these, right? Well, William Randolph Hearst said them filthy Mexicans brought their marijuana, gave it to the blacks. They were smoking it, raping our white women. And when they came back, it wasn't rape no more. And the movie Reefer Madness and all that came about, right? Back up a bit. Who gave? The filthy Mexicans gave it. See, you had to make it racial. Well, who gave it to Thomas Jefferson and George Washington? If the filthy Mexicans gave it to the blacks, who gave it to George Washington and Thomas Jefferson? The aliens? The fallen aliens? I mean, who? Because they were here long before the Mexicans. Marijuana is a totally different plant that does grow in Mexico. It's known as loco weed, and it looks nothing like cannabis. And it's spelled with an H, not a J. Waffling and hooking. I have no idea what you're talking about. While you post your nonsense, which every comment, you know, kind of helps, I'll take a dab. My favorite cartoon character. Another dab-a-doo. Good old Freddie Flintstone, right up there with Shag and Scooby. And he said, another dab-a-doo. Hang on, my eyes aren't good. Hi there, Music for Life. I guess you can do them however you want to do them, my friend. You can do them however you want to do them. I mean, I've seen stupid people make posts when I injected my marijuana. I've never heard of nobody injecting marijuana in my life. I've heard people shoving it up their ass, but, you know, I'm not into that if that's what you're thinking about. Of course I live on it. Oh shit, I got clogged. Doggone it. Didn't mean for that to get clogged. I really don't know. I took the labels off. I've got to get this to unclogged where I can even use it. No, I'd love to try it. I was offered it once, and at the time I was on the road, and you know, I didn't know what it was about. I didn't know it only lasted a few minutes, so I turned it down. And I really regret that now, because it was the real stuff. A real good friend of mine had it. If I'll ever get a chance again, I don't know. But if I'm ever given the chance again and I know the person, oh yeah, I'm going to try it. Just like I tell people, if you need anything stronger, thought I heard a little tick. If you need anything stronger than cannabis, eat a mushroom. Oh, I'd love to try it, my friend. Have you seen the outside of the van? You know, I really don't know. Normally I get them at festivals I go to, you know, close friends and stuff. Some are penis envy, some I don't know. But back in the day, I grew up in Florida, and back in the day, before they started putting all this stuff in the feed, you could go out early morning after a light dew or something and just go get them out of the cow shit. But then they started putting that stuff in the feed, so you can't do that no more. Anyhow, weed and wine, nice. Yeah. Heck, I did have a... I wonder what I did with that. I set something down that I can't find now. And I wonder why. Huh. Where did I set it down? Oh, there it is, right in front of me. Now, it don't look like this no more. But in 2020, my vehicle looked like this. Those are t-shirts I made. And that's just one headline back in 2020 I've made. You Google my name. I was on the road for 10 years. I've been off the road this year getting my eye surgery. And I'm going to do my farewell tour. And because the cannabis, that's what it used to be called, was, you know, had 30,000 signatures and, you know, kind of like my door here. Okay? See the door trim? How they're fading out and all. Okay, see the door? I left those. But I painted the rest of the RV. And because it's a 1987 Winnebago Aladdin, that's what kind of RV it is, I renamed it this year. Look, room for another 30,000 signatures. Check this out. New paint job. Don't have one signature on it yet. That's going to change in the next 2 weeks. Everybody needs a little Jesus. the legal way to spell my name. And of course, I give you the Kennebago. You want to find me on Facebook? Type in my name, 420 Jim. If everything works out, somewhere between April 1st and 11th, me and another person will be hitting the road, going to Florida, Washington, D.C., and all over the place. These windows that don't have nothing in them, that big areas, any business or anybody that would like to put something in these windows, get a hold of me, make a donation, and we can put something up there for you. You know, like a sticker or like this or like that, you know. Help me get this thing ready to leave in April. I need a generator. Neither one of these will last. I mean, this one don't run at all, and this one is so worn out, if it lasted another week, I'd be surprised. They've done their job. You know, over the last couple of years, they need to be gone. So, I need to replace a generator. I need to do the oil change. You know, all the fluids, oil, antifreeze. I need wires, cap, rotor, you know, basic tune-up. I can do the work. One friend on here, Sean, he gave me $20 and I made that cross for him. 1 cross plus 3 nails equals forgiven. Yeah. 2 ways you can get on the petition. 1, you can screenshot that. 2, go to my website, 420jim.com. Click on the petition. You know, the people that can't help support my journey financially, hey, at least go to the petition and support it with your signature to help release cannabis prisoners. You know, that don't cost nothing but a minute out of your day. Well, thank you. We need to get everybody's attention this year, because this is my farewell journey. If you Google me, I've been on the road for 10 years, 36 states. I held the first cannabis event ever done at Mount Rushmore. I did a march on D.C. when Obama's last year. Mr. Trump definitely knows about me and my vehicle. And if I can get you people to sign that petition and get me these numbers, I think he'd do it this year. But if I can't get the people to pay attention and get me the numbers, why should he? I don't know what you mean. What's my biggest mission? Part of what I set out to do has already been done. Back in 2014, at a Vietnam Veterans reunion in Indiana, I was asked to be the voice of the vets back then. Not by the organization, but by the vets. And I told them, sure, I'll continue fighting for them until, you know, they can get it. Well, now they can get it. I'm not saying I made that happen, but I kept fighting every day until that happened. So I have fulfilled my promise to the vets totally. But I don't feel like I've done all I can for the cannabis prisoners. You know, when I first started this journey, March 1st of 2014, I was down in South Carolina, Florida, at the Suck Bang Blow bar that had a rally where Trump was going against Obama, and it was the Bikers for Trump. And I went down there for 10 days supporting Trump. That's why I say, I know Trump has seen my RV, and I know he knows everything about it. He's seen my first RV. When he came to Topeka 3 years ago or 4, whatever it was, he's seen my RV. So, you know, now whether he'll pay attention to me depends on how many signatures I can get to on that petition. And that's just the truth about it. Do what? I've never collected money from no website or nothing. I said I may hook a GoFundMe to my website. I put a GoFundMe up today. With the goal of $1,000 to help me get this ready to go on the 1st, which, hell, I'll have $1,000 of my own money in it by the 1st myself. So that's just like asking people to help me match what I'm putting in it to be on the road April 1st. So, and we'll see. People can free will donate or not. The good Lord takes care of me. Why write a letter to Trump? I wrote a petition to Trump. A petition's a little bit better than a letter, is it not? But I can show you where I messaged Trump on his social media and stuff. I can show you where I messaged him all kinds of things. Pictures of my RV and everything. I guarantee you that Mr. Trump knows who I am and the vehicle I drive and all. Now, whether that makes any difference, that I don't know. But I know he knows all about me. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. I don't care if you believe me or not. Let me say, just Google my name. Google, spell it out, or put the numbers 420JIM. This is nothing. This is nothing. In Emporia, Kansas, the headline said, "You can't spell healthcare without THC." Come on. That's a hell of a headline. Kingston, Tennessee, Sergeant Woody, I kicked his ass in court, and it had a big picture of my motorhome like this with the flags out, and the headline said, "To be blunt." Yeah. Late breaking news in Lubbock, Texas, back in 2018. The lead story in Amarillo, Texas, back in the same year. Stuff like that. I mean, yeah. Yep. So he knows about me. But it's that old saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. I can't make y'all sign that petition. I can't make one single person sign that petition. And by gosh, you watch, when I get on the road, I'll show you 100 people in a day. And if I let the cameras running, or if I played my security cameras, I bet you I could play 100 people in that day that you will hear say they're going to sign that petition. I'll sign it when you get home. Okay? 24 hours later, I'll show you that maybe 2 people out of that 100 actually done it. The rest just forgot, didn't give a shit, blew it off, whatever. And see, that I never understood. All the people say, "Oh, I'm going to do it," and they don't. Or the people say, "Oh, I'm going to send you money," and stuff like that, and they don't. Is it to make others think that they're doing it? I mean, I'm not disappointed. I'm disappointed they're not signing a petition. But, do they think I get disappointed when they say, "Oh, I'm going to send you money," and then they don't? It don't disappoint me. If the good Lord touches someone's heart and they want to help it out, it happens. It happens. The first cannabis, the very first one, burnt in 2017. And here I got this one. Yeah. A Vietnam vet gave it to me for $1,000. And one family donated $500. And I worked off the rest painting apartments. And this one come about. Good Lord looking out for me, totally. All the crap that happened in Graham, Texas at Austin Possum Band Works and Recreation. Nothing but liars and thieves out there. They took me real big out there. Yeah, I would suggest nobody ever go out or hook up with them people whatsoever. And a couple years ago, my whole outlook with them was totally different. But they ain't nothing but liars and thieves out there, and stay the heck away. And if you have children and stuff, you definitely don't want to be out there. And just take it from someone that knows. You don't. And there's only one place out of 36 states and whatnot that I've made that statement about. So take that to heart when I tell you. Stay the hell away from that place. They're good at suckering people and whatnot. They are nothing but liars and thieves out there at Awesome Possum Band and Recreation Works, Graham, Texas. Oh, 420jim.com. Hey, Bryson, how you doing? 420gym.com. Yeah, I may not have it hooked in my bio. See, I'm new to this YouTube and everything like that, you know. But hey, I'm a trying. I'm a trying. You know, I was dumb and kept this whole 10 years journey over on Facebook. You know, but this year I'm bringing it over here. Facebook just decided that they're not going to let you keep your lives. You have to download them and this, that, and the other. And so, you know, Facebook. I'm sick and tired of them anyway. I'll keep my account. I'll talk to people. I'll share memories and stuff. But I'm not going to, you know, after the next couple of weeks, all my lives will be done on YouTube. TikTok, Facebook, both can kiss my ass. And the people on TikTok don't realize it. Facebook has intermingled with TikTok. They sure have. Just for the record for people, because they're lazy and cannot smell it. Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'll have to check that out, because, see, I haven't done, or I don't know nothing like that. Let me see, I heard a door or something. What are you doing, Lilo? Lilo trying to move something. Sound like a door. But like I say, I'm not worried about nothing. The good Lord's gonna, you know, like when that stuff happened there in Texas, one of my worst bullies for 3 years. A bully that most people couldn't handle. And I barely could handle. Cracked a couple times. But you ain't never had a bully until you had this guy. And he called me up. Well, he messaged me. He apologized wholeheartedly. He made a recording apologizing to all my followers on Facebook. And he gave me $600 to get home to my family on. Yeah. Went from being a real bad person, troll, whatever, to helping me get back here to my family last year. So see, God's been wonderful to me. Then that crap, you know, that was when that crap happened with my so-called family at Awesome Possum. You know, I just gave them $2,000, worked my ass off there for months, made a garden, built a duck pond, all kinds of things for them. Thankfully, the judge gave me $500 back, and Bryson gave me this $600, and I was able to get back to Arizona and have the rest of my eye surgery done. But when I got here, I didn't have a place to stay. Everybody wanted $750 plus electric, you know, equaling about $1,000 a month. Hell, that's all I make and whatnot. Well, lo and behold, from being harassed, you know, making a long story short, I was being harassed by a neighborhood page on Facebook. That's why I like having it. Some people come by, they talked to me, we met, they gave me a suggestion to put a thing out on the billboards in Black Canyon and I'll be damned. Someone said, hey, and then I got a hold of them. He said, yeah, I got a spot, $550 a month, electric included. Really, you know, good Lord providing all the way. Soon as I announced that on Facebook, I'd be damned if the people that had told me, suggested the day before to do that, they say, hey, we'll meet you there and pay the first month's rent. And they did. So, yeah, no, everything's going good and everything. And it will continue to go good. But, yes, I didn't work this year. I don't want to ask people for help. But if you don't ask, then people say, well, I didn't know, or you didn't ask. You know what I mean? So, sure, I made a GoFundMe. I could use $1,000 to get everything paid up and on the road. And that's just being honest. And any of my followers, on Facebook, who's been there for years, can tell you that's exactly where every penny goes. Exactly. You will see me unbox a new generator and put it on the back. You'll see me putting the tune-up parts in, stuff like that. So, yeah. I'm out front and open, and if people want to make a donation, and where it says leave a message like GoFundMe or something, or go my Cash App, you want to make a donation, say hey how about putting a heart on there that says I love Reefer, or hello from the Mendez family, or whatever you want. Yeah, chances are I'm going to put you a nice decal out there somewhere on the Cannebago. Just like I had for others, because I love to give back. I love to give back. Yeah, well, I don't when I'm on the road. I haven't when I'm on the road. Yeah, where I'm at now, and we've got a very, very, very good food bank. And matter of fact, I go tomorrow. I normally go on Wednesdays. They're open Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And it's great. You can go there every week in my town. And yeah, it's great. But see, I'm on retirement, and I couldn't work this year, all the eye surgery I went through. I wasn't allowed to work or nothing. And it's been real hard. Normally, I would have made up $1,000 or $2,000 every year. I've done that over the last 10, and I can't this year. So I need help getting out this year. And there's a lot of people that like to see me do the farewell tour and everything. And, hopefully they see my thing saying, hey, I need help getting there and whatnot. I'm going to have to clean that thing. So, hopefully there'll be a dispensary, a smoke shop, or something like that would like to advertise in the windows. That would be really cool. I do have the ability to make decals and stuff, so, if somebody can't supply their own decal, I can make a decal. Would you like to work extra? I couldn't work night guard. I don't know if I'd pass the eye test for night guard. Yeah. I just come off of work restriction this week. Heck, I've tried to volunteer over here at the food bank and they wouldn't even let me work. I had a detached retina. And I had oil in my eye, and anyhow, you can't lift things and the pressure and whatnot. So now, anyhow, the doc says that I'm good to go, and that's why I'm trying to prepare the next 30 days to get on the road. I still got a lot to do, I would, no rush. I don't know what that means. No idea what that means. But, yeah, y'all will definitely see me more and more and more here on YouTube, especially next month when I hit the road. And I get pulled over, profiled, yeah, man, I got some videos that, and there are going to be some good videos coming out this next few weeks. I guarantee you that. Take your time. Yeah. No, I want to be on the road. No, there is a rush. There's a couple different places I'd like to be near 420. And hey, 420 is on Easter this year. Yeah, special 420 this year. This is a special Easter for me because I normally don't celebrate Easter, Christmas, and that stuff, Halloween and that. Nope, they're pagan holidays. But hey, 420 is on Easter this year. I might have to celebrate. Oh, my friend, I've got a great feeling I'll make it. I haven't heard from my family. None of my family have I heard from in 35 years or more, depending on which family member it is. Okay? Due to my trolls, this week I've heard from all of my living family members. Isn't that something? And my sister, I thought she was in Germany and stuff still with her husband. No, they're in Florida, 45 minutes away from the rest of my family. I've got nieces and nephews I've never seen, great nieces and nephews and stuff I've never seen. A brother and sister I ain't seen in 35 and 37 years or so. And a half brother I haven't seen in 40 plus years. A stepmom I haven't seen in 40 plus years. And a stepsister I haven't seen in 40 years. Okay? This person that approached me about going with me this time and all, when I mentioned, well, I may be going to Florida, they're like, cool, I've got a family member, I'll be damned, in the same town as my brother. Yeah. I have, of course, we're not supposed to worry anyway. The good Lord tells us that. But yeah, I have no doubts. I have no doubts that I'm supposed to go down and see my family, that he's sending me down there. He's sending me someone to help me, which this is the first time. Well, no, not really. I had a friend named Steve with me one time for a couple of weeks here and there, twice, I think. But, not a full journey or nothing like that. And who knows? Maybe she won't last the full journey or whatnot. Who knows? We may go set up weekend after next in Phoenix and her decide she don't want nothing to do with it. I mean, who knows? We'll find out. But if she's in her heart and everything like she says it is, well, she wants to go all the way to D.C. with me with the petition, and we'll see if that happens. Nah, ain't nobody cutting my hair. And no, for a visa, you don't have to cut your hair for a visa. No. Nope. Not going to happen. Woo, not going to happen. My youngest granddaughter 4 years ago said, Grandpa, don't cut your hair. And either one. And here you go. And I don't cut my hair. And I'm not going to cut my hair. I don't see no reason to cut my hair. It goes, hang on, I'll show you what it goes good with. Yeah. Let me show you what I wear with my long hair. Of course, your clothing isn't complete without a canvas tie. You got to have a tie for them affairs. Where you want to dress to impress, Yeah. So I do know how to dress up a little bit. and my hair goes just fine. I think the hair sets it off. Don't you? Yes, I got the pants and socks too. Thank you. Yeah, she's nice. This is my go to court suit. You know, like my cousin Vinny. The judge tells him to wear a suit. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. A smoke shop in Tennessee donated that to me. I bought the pants and the tie. And someone else donated socks. That's all right. You ought to see what they say when I put the white robe on. Yeah. Yeah, I put my hair down and I put my white robe on. And I'm like, man, Jesus wasn't some white dude. You're kidding me. But yeah, I got people, man, you look like Jesus. I'm not at all. Not at all. I'm flattered, but not at all. I don't have dark enough pigment to have been Jesus. That would have been an honor, though. But, yeah. Well, it's almost 6, so I'll be on Facebook in about an hour and 9 minutes. 7 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. I'll be on Facebook. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. So let me get out of here. You can join me over there, people, if you like. Look up 420 Jim, FOURTWENTYJIM. Follow, friend, whatever. Please, on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. It don't cost you nothing. Set up the notifications, because when I start going live, you're going to want to know about it probably. I'll be here each day at 420. And as I go away from taking the lives off of Facebook, I'll probably do a couple on YouTube per day. I'll set the times eventually. I smoke about a gram a day. About a gram a day. I mean, if I had more and could afford more, I'd smoke a couple grams a day. But, you know, it is what it is. But anyhow, I got to get out of here, my friends. I'll be back tomorrow. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. Hey, it's all about peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand. And if we try, we can all get along. My dogs, Jack and Lilu, love you. I love you, and Jesus loves you. Have a wonderful day. Peace.